some positive, but I also saw a lot of negative reaction and a lot of naysayers, if you will, saying that this exercise that you're embarking on won't go anywhere. There's a post there by one NKMO says it won't go anywhere. You are wasting your time on this. We will go back to factory settings. Why do you think that's a very popular sentiment, that this action of yours will go nowhere?
You know, when you talk to majority of Ghanaians, perhaps 8 out of 10 people have lost faith in Ghana's ability to provide justice for its citizens. And a lot of people have come convinced that the soul of this nation does not strive towards protecting its citizens and towards empathy and excellence. And so that sort of defeatist reaction, I get it a lot. I read it as persons who are brokenhearted by the experience of living in Ghana. And I've had it several times. When I started representing victims in Nigeria, so many people said the same thing. Now we have ensured for the first time in our democracy that persons who were killed and injured by the military on the demonstrations have all been compensated for. We are continuing to push the case for the state to be interested in prosecuting individuals, and we are doing so. Just a couple of weeks ago, I filed a new right to information request with the Ghana Armed Forces, with demanding what has happened to military persons who are involved in this. We continue to push when journalists Caleb Kuda and Zoe Abubaidin were arrested and Caleb was tortured. Over 2 years, this happened. Only recently, the Minister of National Security was fined by the Right Information Commission by our activism. Consistency is what achieves results. So I hear those naysayers, and I know that it's coming from a place of hurt and disappointment with how things work in this country. But for me, it doesn't deter or discourage on the duty to ensure that we do what the right thing is. We all have experiences where we've tried to push and things don't push. But if we stay consistent, rather than give up and throw our hands in the air, we can be able to make a mark, no matter how little. Perhaps we can push and shift the conscience of those we elect more forcefully in the long run. But I know that the way to achieve nothing is to do nothing. And so I'm not going to defer to those who believe that it doesn't serve to fight for rights in this country.
The way to achieve nothing is to do nothing. Oliver, thank you so much for your time this morning and for